Fellow adventurers Eric Deering, organizer and ringleader in the red, Kyle Warren, Andy George, and some old bald guy after touching down in Bariloche, ready for the Andes experience.
Andy doing our avalanche drill.
Here we are in Cerro Catedral during our safety orientation with fellow client Andy George from Wisconsin in the red jacket, and Lucas Moore, guide extraordinaire and brother of Travis Moore, the owner and founder of SGT, in the bright green suit. Each client of SGT is required to wear an avalanche beacon, carry a snow probe and a shovel, do this exercise and some classroom work to familiarize yourself with the safety equipment. As the cameraman continuously falls on his butt, "Come on, Texan, get it together." The first day before heading into the backcountry, they buried a beacon in the snow, and each client was required to find that beacon using their avalanche beacon. If a fellow skier or rider was buried in a slide, all skiers would turn their beacons to receive. The one buried unit would still be transmitting. You would then follow the arrows and distance indicators on your beacon to guide you within about 3 meters of the buried unit. Once you get within close proximity of the buried beacon, you want to get down on your hands and knees, get your beacon as close to the snow as possible, and work in perpendicular axes, up the hill, down the hill, and across the hill, marking where your signal gets weaker in all 4 directions. You're trying to create a rectangle here of where your strongest signal is coming from. As Lucas is describing, Lucas is known as Mas Blanco to the locals. I guess with his blonde hair and blue eyes, he couldn't possibly be any more white. Once you have pinpointed your beacon and created your rectangle, then you would use a probe to probe the snow, or harpoon if you're Mas Blanco, to confirm the location of your beacon. The crew at SGT did a great job of explaining this equipment to us in case we were ever called on to use these skills. Here I am back at sea level demonstrating how to assemble a snow probe. I'll hold on to the first section, give it a slight toss, and then pull on the metal cable. Snaps together fairly easily after a few tries. Also works as a pretty good jousting stick. So as we go back to Andy's safety orientation drill, Lucas has just described to him, here's where you want to take your pack off, keep everything uphill, toss your probe downhill to assemble it, and start probing here. If you remember, the snow probe is sections of aluminum pipe with a metal cable running through it with a loop at the end. It's designed to snap together. When you hold on to the first section, give it a slight toss and pull on the metal cable. But you have to remember to hold on to the metal cable, Andy.
I can't believe. Smile, you're on camera. I cannot believe you did that, Greg. I'm gonna kill you. I jinxed him. No, I was filming our class session, and Andy just committed a no-no. That's why we're doing the exercise, though. There you go.
I want to thank Andy, Kyle, and Eric, and the whole crew at SGT for the fun times and steep lines in Argentina.